Ladles and jelly spoons. Tim Down for Living with MS in Tenerife. It is 5:55, and this is Freaky Friday on Patrick's Day. I am back in the Monte Cristo today because Christina didn't want me to go down to the thick of it in Las Americas or Los Cristianos, and I fancied a pint anyway. So I'm down here in the village. If you're in the village, come down and say hello. On the back of Monte Cristo. They're just finishing up, well, they're just starting actually, Sticky 13. They've been doing bingo the whole time. And when they're finished with Sticky 13, one of these tables will open up. And I've just met Bert, who's the guy we had last week. And he was on for a short time, but he's going to come and tell us stories about the French Foreign Legion. So that should be interesting. That's pretty cool. Let me just turn the sound off this one. Let's see what you guys are saying. Cool dudes. Mike Litster, hey, been in Los Cris today? It's heaving, I know. That's one of the reasons I'm not there. Good evening, happy Friday, happy St. Patrick's Day, Jeff and Ann. It's Craig, hello. Laney127, evening mods in the chat. Jeff Daniels is on, Eugene McGeever, Derek Walker. And Craig, every single person in the chat should hit the thumbs up. Una Mines, evening Tim and everyone. Jeff Daniels, walking, talking foodies. Thanks for all the love you've been giving my shorts. That came out wrong, but you know what I mean. I do these short 60-second videos with about the food and stuff, so thanks for looking at those. If you've not seen those, by the way, I do 60-second videos twice a day, once for breakfast and once for dinner, and it tells you what the weather's like, what's happening in the island, and mainly what the temperature is and what I eat. So if you're interested in stuff like that, then come and have a look. Done the thumbs up. Diana says, evening. Julie Wade's on. Sarah Childs. Is Webby there? No, he's working tonight because it's the last night at Cheltenham, I think. So he's got to work now till 8 o'clock, I think. But he might come down afterwards. We don't know yet. We are spanners, not mods. The reason I have a lot of moderators on here and spanners is because when I meet somebody, and, well, it used to be that when I met somebody, I could verify who they were. And we had a lot of people on at some time in the past that were pretending to be other people. So I always give them a spanner. So I give all the vloggers on the island a spanner. And I also give spanners to people that I know and I've met. So if you got a spanner, you don't have to be a moderator, to tell you the truth. In fact, I think moderation's been pretty good these days, hasn't it? It's been pretty good these days. So we shall see. Una Mines, Nick Wiltshire, Simon Farrant's on. It's been a vlogger's paradise today. Johnny's in. Cole. I've spent the afternoon with Cole and Kevin yesterday. Was that yesterday or was it today? Jeez, I can't even remember now. Is it Friday today? Okay. Yesterday afternoon, I spent the afternoon with him and I interviewed him. In fact, that's what I was doing to now till I just came out, but it didn't render out before I was here. So you may have seen in the introduction, if you were early, that I'm doing that. So that'll be, I might do that tomorrow morning actually. I might do that as a tomorrow morning, I might even do a premiere with it. How's that? Let's see if we do a premiere tomorrow morning, between 10 and 11, something like that. Depends on what time we get up. No trouble these days, John Patton, hi Tim. Cool dude, happy weekend, Eugene McGeever. Okay, here we go, I'm skipping the ads. That's looking pretty good. It's brighter on my screen than it is on this screen. So, we are. So just a quick look to see if we are in P mode. P mode. Yes, we're in P mode. But I'm at F 3.2. There you go. We shall see. Is that the one? If we go off now, it's my fault. There you go. That's even better. There you go. Cool dude, and okay. Perfect. What's the sound like? Sound okay? I've also got a second microphone here for people when they come out. I haven't put the gummy on it because I've got a little fluffy thing on it, and it should be okay that they can talk into the end of it. Can you hear the guys in the background? Let me just see. Maximilian Robespierre. That's even better. No, it's not too bad. Cool dude. Right, so if you're new to the channel, my name's Tim Dowd. There's 96 people watching. I've got, I don't know how many thumbs up, it doesn't tell me on it. If you're new to the channel, my name's Tim Dowd. I go walking Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday in the morning at 9 o'clock. No, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, sorry. and I go live Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5:55. This is the 5:55 one, which usually has some alcohol involved. I live in a village called Callao, Salvaje, which is where I am now. There's 2 supermarkets in Callao, Salvaje. One is the Duplo, or whatever it's called, at the top. And we got the Hipadino down the bottom, the yellow one, with a green dinosaur. And we're above that. So if you can imagine, I'll show you. Behind me here, there's this main street behind me, and underneath is the supermarket. So we've got quite a nice little setup here. And you can see out to sea. And even, what's his name? La Gomera is visible here as well. So if you look out there, that brown bit under the clouds is La Gomera. It's quite good. This is the main street here. And there's the supermarket sign. So I'll give you an idea of who and where we are. Now, I could use this as a vlogging camera because 12mm is not bad. I mean, I can talk into the camera, but it is so heavy to hold it at arm's length. So what I'd have to do is to put it down every once in a while, which I thought is okay. But what I do like is the 50mm lens. Well, actually more than 50mm, but that gives you sort of a great focus point and a blurry background, which I think is quite nice. So if I was doing like a talking head video, then this is the distance I'd do it at. And I can do it at this distance now because I've got a little monitor which you can see myself that I'm definitely in focus. There you go. And there's a 12mm again. Cool, dude. I'm saying 12mm, it's actually 24mm. Because anyway, so let's do that. So let's see what you're doing. Darren Johnson. Good evening, Darren. How the devil are you? How are you doing? I like that. Off the charts. A big hello to all. Daz R. Hi, Tim. Just returned to UK after 10 glorious days. Would you have any reliable info on long-term rental websites? Sorry we missed you, Daz. Long-term rental websites, it's actually a renter's market at the moment because a lot of people have had their rents put up and some people are moving out. So if you're looking for Callao Salvaje, I got the guy who rents our place out, Eddie. He might have something, and I'll put a link to his thing in the description later. So come back later. I'll put a link to his website and his phone number in the description. He told me I can publish his phone number, so that's okay. But the websites to look at, I think, is off the top of my head, something casa.es. God, I can't remember it now. It's where I looked before. But typically, you're not going to get long-term apartments in, I don't want to say nice areas, but they're mostly up in the hills or in the villages around for locals. People want to be local. Now I know this is local, but locals can't afford, because of the wages, suppression of the wages here. Locals can't really afford to come this side of the motorway. So it's what's it called? God, I can't remember. There's 3 of them that I've got. What I'll do is I'll look it up and I'll put it also in the description down here. So, but the easiest thing to do is to come over on 2 weeks holiday, hire a car, and then have a drive around and have a look at an area you like, and then in the area you like, go to an estate agent, and for a rental estate agent. Now there is a good rental estate agent up in Adeje town. So if you're going towards Los Gigantes on the motorway, get off at the Los Olivos exit, and that'll bring you up to a roundabout, and you'll see a big green supermarket called Tu Tribol. And Tu Tribol, inside it, there's a great place to go and have a look, places to rent there. So that's one place you can go. But the Fotocasa, Fotocasa.es, Fotocasa.es, that's a good one. Make sure you put alquiler in for rent, alquiler, and put your price range in bottom to top, and say go, and that'll show you a load of stuff there. It's all in Spanish, but I'm sure you can get around it. There you go, that was Daz. Vince Dunn's on. Darren said, List of sound is perfect, thank you. Sounds good, thanks, Darren. Again, Sarah, Sadie is not too bad. Hi again, Sarah, hope Sadie's not too bad. Oh, what's happened? I missed it. Sarah, Charles, I am. Tricia, can't wait to see you both here. Tricia's coming in tomorrow, I believe. Tricia, Sandy, okay, has gone too well. Hasn't gone too well. Oh, dear. Simon Sutton George. Simon, I don't think he does rentals. I think he's selling most of the time. You can go to Simon, but I'm not sure whether he's in the rental market. I think he's in the sales market. But we shall see what we shall see. Yeah, Simon Sutton. Are you settled back down? Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. You did that. Iorcus Whaling, you're coming in as well. I noticed you've registered for Monday. Thanks, Craig. Monday is going to be a massive meetup. I mean, we've got Tricia Slater, we've got Anne and David, we've got the Pearsons, the whole family, 4 of them. I think we got Johnny Vlogger and his girlfriend, and we've got Cole, and we got Cole as well. So those are the people that have registered up to now, or said they're coming. They haven't all registered. So Johnny Vlogger hasn't registered, but he said he's coming. But we'll see when we see. I'll book the size of table for the amount of people that have registered. So if you're not registered and you turn up, there might not be a seat at the big table. But that doesn't matter because I'm only taking 1 camera anyway. So that's good. Tina itching to get back. Anne saying see you Monday. Perfect. Cool dude. 124 people watching. Now, I know that when you're doing sort of Tenerife vlogs and stuff, you really want to see a lot of the villages, of the seaside and all that. And what I do is mostly chit-chat to the camera. And the reason I do that is because I love it. I love talking with you guys. I love interacting with you guys. And especially I like it when somebody joins me. Now, saying that, I interviewed Kevin, Scotsman, and Cole's place, Cole, yesterday afternoon. But we also went for a walk yesterday morning, and Cole told me that he's doing a series of interviews. And he's not doing interviews like I do interview, you know, what's your name, where you're from, and all that stuff. He wants to do in-depth interviews of people he knows. So he's actually started and published the first one, which was an interview with Rick and Shelley Rick, so just Rick. Hi Rick, if you're watching. On Catch Up, I know you're working tonight. And he did that, and it was really good. It was very deep questions. There were questions that I wouldn't ask. And Rick just rolled off the top. I mean, I think there was only one thing that he said that he cut out, and that wasn't because it was secret or anything. It's just that it didn't fit, I think. He didn't tell me what it was, but yeah, so that was pretty good. And he's doing me this weekend, and if we don't get together the weekend, we're going to do it Monday morning while I'm going out and trying to do a coffee vlog. The coffee vlog that I did this morning didn't work, for the simple reason is I stayed in bed. I'm terrible. I know I'm terrible, but there you go. You got to sort it out. I've been sleeping like 4 hours a night lately because Christina needs a turnover at 2 o'clock in the morning. She's like clockwork. As soon as the bin men come every night here, you know. And it's 2 o'clock in the morning, and it's the thing at the back, and I can just hear them reversing down. Doot, 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 doot. Nobody's in the way, right? And we're all woken up. But Christina wakes up 2 o'clock in the morning, and I've got to turn her over. So I used to go to bed, and maybe about 12:30, 1 o'clock. And then an hour later I had to get up, and that was worse than staying up till 2 and turning her over. So when I stay up till 2, I watch TV. But if I'm in the middle of a film, or if I'm in the middle of a Netflix series or something like that, then I'll binge watch till 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, which is terrible. And when the alarm goes off at 7:30, I've got to drag myself out of bed. And a few days of that, I'll tell you, is pretty rough. So David Longdon is on. Ali Bennett, hi Ali. Sounds amazing. Wish I was joining you. Hey, quick flights, quick EasyJet flight over. Come on Sunday, leave on Tuesday. Cheers, Tim. Thank you much. You're a legend, chap. You're very welcome. I say, if you don't find anything there's plenty of other people that can help out. But the easiest thing is to come over and go to the estate agents to do it, or just go to every complex, right? So if you want to go to Palm Beach or something like that, every residential complex will have an official, what's the word? An official, there is a special word for it, I can't remember, but estate agent that looks after rentals. And they'll look after holiday rentals and they'll look after long-term rentals as well. So you can actually go and pick a nice place and then just go and say who's the official renter, you know, and they'll tell you, and you just go to them and rent one. So that's another way of doing it. 11 people, wow. Watching your trips about. Enjoy watching. Oh, thanks very much. Thanks, GT. Ali, I said, Carl, we'll have to go there the same time. Carl did a great interview with Rick. Yeah, if you haven't seen it, definitely go and do that. And don't forget to give Carl some love and subscribe to his channel. I mean, I know he does a lot of Bournemouth stuff when he's back home, but when he's in Tenerife, he's not as prolific as Kevin, like 17 videos a day, an hour. But he's done quite a few, so there's 3 or 4 that's already online. Bin men come at 2 a.m. Well, they actually work all night. So the bins here are emptied every day, except for Sunday, which is like the Saturday to Sunday night. So Sunday night to Monday night is when they start, and they finish on Friday night. So it's mainly because we're a hot climate. So if you left rubbish in the bins for 2 weeks like you do in Britain, then we just have rats and cockroaches all over the place. So they get emptied every night, and they've got to do it in the night because you can't stop in the middle of the street during the day because you're blocking stuff. So it's a nighttime job, and they just happen to come to the people across the road. Well, it's not across the road, across the Barranco it is. So it's the complex where Juliani lives. They get emptied at 2 o'clock in the morning. We're emptied, I think, about an hour earlier, and then they go around the other houses and come back down and then go around the back there. But yeah, they get emptied at 2 o'clock. So it's basically, we've got the door open and the Barranco's at the back, and then it sort of echoes. So we just hear these beep, 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 beep when they're coming down. 2 weeks for the bins, yeah. You know, the reason you do that is because somebody's saving money. And why are they saving money? To stick it somewhere else where you don't know where it is. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Oh yeah, all the Irish people that celebrate St. Patrick's Day and everybody else that celebrates St. Patrick's Day, have a happy St. Patrick's Day. Be careful. Abuse alcohol sensibly. An X card is a red card and a diamond. What do you think it is, 7? The number 10 of diamonds. Cat House on the Ridge. Happy Patrick's Day from Cork Island and a lovely Christina. Thank you very much, Cat House on the Ridge. Chart. There you go. Cat House on the Ridge is chart. So if you get together with Darren John, you'll be off the charts. My uncle was a bin man. He loved it because it kept him off the streets. Oh, Vinny. Vinny, 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 Vinny. Vinny, 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 bum. All day long, get Vinny, Vinny, bum. And that is it, Cole's Place 44. There you go. Go ahead, press that button and go and subscribe to him. Hi everyone, I'm Marie David Butler. We're just watching the Pearson's Adventures land. Wow. Cool dude. Are they coming in today, are they? And then you're coming to us on Monday, right? Who's driving? Maybe Stephen can drive now. He can change his driving license for a Spanish one. Did you hear that? It used to be that you could change a European license into a Spanish one for free. Well, not for free, but you didn't have to take a test. And then when Britain left went and Brexited, then there were non-Europeans, so they had to take a test. So all the Brits, either who didn't bother to change the driving license, or just didn't bother to change it because, you know, when we were European, nothing was really enforced because it was like free movement and stuff. So you really couldn't tell if anybody was here permanent or not because there was no stamping of anything. So people just kept their own driving license, never changed them. And now they've got to change them. And of course, new people coming in like Steve has got to change his driving license. And you have to take a test up until Tuesday last week. No, Wednesday this week, wasn't it? Tuesday or Wednesday this week. Where now you can just take your British driving license and it is recognized as the same as a Spanish driving license, which it isn't. The Spanish driving license, well, no, I'm not going to get into that. I'm not going to. It's just that if you do everything by the book, you do 30 in a 30 zone, you take the inside track of the roundabout if you're going more than 2 stops around. If you follow all the highway code, then you're the problem on Spanish roads, okay? I've got to tell you that. You are the problem on Spanish roads if you do everything like as you're told. You've got to drive like everybody else. That's why I'm trying to learn driving swearing at the moment in Spanish. So, ¿Dónde está tu intermitente, coño? Anyway, Denise, looking forward to meeting you. Cool dude. Tim, on your meetup Monday, John is going to ask you to do some new tricks for him. Tony, good job you said that, because I can actually, I'll bring something I can do. I'll do my cups and balls. I'm not sticky because I'm not playing Sticky 13. It's hard to drive out there. No, it's not really. I mean, well, I've been driving on the right-hand side of the road since I went to Germany in '89. So 89 to now, I've only ever driven on the right. And I've driven on the left in Britain, but I've had a left-hand drive car. I've took my car over. So I'm used to driving on the right. Once you get over that hurdle, then driving here is okay. Just follow everybody, you know. And, yeah, just follow what other people are doing. It's not a problem, really. If anybody needs to pick it up on Monday, I have 3 spare places in my car from Las Americas, says Orcus Whaling. There you go. That is an offer and a half. Can I post that, Craig? Become a woman driver and never look back, Vinny. Be careful. Be careful. Tricia Slater, nice to see the family on Monday. There you go. Cool dude. And Cole's Place was in. Cat House on the Ridge we did. We got 138 people watching now. There's kicking off over here now because somebody's sticky, somebody else is sticky, others are moist. They're going to be winning hundreds and hundreds of euros. I hope it's a friend of mine and maybe they can bring me a beer then. Cheers. It's actually cooled off tonight and there's some, well, not rain clouds, but grey clouds. I don't know if you can see there. Sort of a bit grey, a little bit grey. Oh, I'm too close now, aren't I? There you go. Oh, I like that. Oh, if you're watching on TV, is that scary or what? Ladies and gentlemen, this is Tim Dowd on your TV. Sticky. 13 degrees in Manchester. It's probably around about, I would say, 21 now in the evening. Wind is coming from the south east, so it's quite a warm wind, but it's got just a little bit of chill, just a little tiny bit of chill. Thanks for the information about the driver's license. We can find out what procedures to follow. I'm not sure, it was announced, I think, this week, but I'm not sure whether it's ready, but it should be the same procedure as the European exchange. What I recommend you do, and it's a one-off thing, is go back to your gestor and get the gestor to do everything, because it means 2 trips to Santa Cruz otherwise, one for the doing it and one for picking it up and something else anyway. So I would just get a gestor to do it. It costs you between 80 and 100 euros depending on who they are. So yeah. So can we offer to drive Tricia and ourselves? Well done, well done. So Orcus, Tricia, David and Anne are all coming in the same car. That'd be cool. So you can all get lost together. Josie the Pussycats, cool dudes. Meet up Monday, yeah, it is. What I've got to do is to go and make sure they got another guy on, a waiter, because waiting for drinks with one waiter, if there's like 10 of us, is going to be bad. Hi Tracy. So, I'm going to calm down a little bit now. What else have we been doing lately? Christina sends her love, by the way. She was going to come out, but then when I said it was cloudy and a little bit of a nip in the air, she says, I'll probably stay home then. But don't drink too much, she says. Oh, before I tell you, I interviewed Col and Kevin the Scotsman. And I came with all my kit, you know, I mean, I'm showing off, like, I've got my big tripod up and I've got my big camera on. I'm doing manual focus. Here he is. Is that me?
Yeah.
What is it?
You asked me 4 times for a beer. I put the radar for you.
Oh, thank you very much.
Is that not nice?
That is fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
Are you going to come and be interviewed now or later?
What do you want?
When it's finished, when it's a bit quieter.
Yeah.
Yeah? And we'll get a seat over here.
Yeah. Do you not want one? Because it looks for you empty, but it's still...
I usually get this.
Okay. You want to have another one?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
And anyway, I apologize to all the English people.
If you look last Friday, he said something about the English people, but he meant the government, right?
Yeah, I meant
the
the government.
not English people. Yeah. So don't give him any grief. This is Bert, and we're going to ask him about his time in the French Foreign Legion.
Oh, you want to do that?
Yeah.
I can give you that much answers on
No,
that.
no.
No.
Okay, we'll find something we can talk about. We'll find something to talk about. Thank you.
Nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you.
And give a thumbs up. This guy is lovely.
Thanks, Bert.
No, it's true.
Thank you so much. Cool dude. He's watching in the bar and he sees I've run out of beer and he says, come on, let's get him on out. He bought me a bottle though. I usually drink the draft, but he got me a bottle. We'll try it. It might be good. Now I know how much is in a bottle. It's a crisper taste, actually. It's a crisper taste, but I'd rather have a big glass than 2 of these, because 2 of these would cost me, they're $1.50 as well, so it cost me €3 for a 0.4. Is it a 0.4? .3. So this is 1/3 of a litre. Dorada. And this is 0.4. So there's an extra one, but they'd fill it up past the lip here. They fill it up past here, but that's what a 0.4 is. I think 0.46 is a pint, but I'm not sure. Alan Fraser, thank you so much for your generosity there, my friend. Tree surgeons on. I hope you're feeling better, Bob. Do me a favour and shoot me over an email. Let me know what your situation is and if you need anything. Told them, Tim, not to get the bus. You can get the bus. The bus is no problem. It's sometimes one of them might missed. Anyway. That was very exciting it was, waiting for Sarah Childs last week. Well, this week, wasn't it? It was on Monday. Enjoy your beer, Tim. Love your vlogs. Thanks, Cat House. Is it true, Tim? It's lovely and it's true. Oh, thank you very much. Bert has a lot of stories. He does. Zelda Carr, English or British? I studied Welsh and French at school and get by in both languages, says Zelda Carr. There you go. I think sometimes I use English and British as one thing because it's United Kingdom and not, divided kingdom. But I do appreciate and I do recognise that there are a lot more nationalities in Britain. Tree surgeon will be going over Tenerife this year. I don't think he is. Hey up, Tim, from the boy from Cork. Get Dennis McCarthy. I thought you'd be here by now, boy. Now the devil are you? Mike Litzer, I'm on the 473 bus. What bus stop do I get off at? Mike Litzer, you get off at Callao Salvaje. I know the village is called Callao Salvaje, but it'll come in from the main road down. And then the first one, I think, is El Hable. The second one is Callao Garden. The third one is Callao Salvaje. So when it gets to the bottom of the hill and takes the left, you'll see Nebula and the El Hable restaurant on the right, and you get off at that restaurant, that bus stop just after. You walk backwards along to Nebula, come down the hill, And when you get to the tree planted in the middle of the pavement, you'll see this masala, the Indian restaurant. So you go past the masala, and right on the corner of masala, there's some steps going up between masala and the supermarket here, and I'm right there. So if you come up the steps, you'll come up right there. Right there. So, and we met before, Mike, in the village, but you get off at Callao Salvaje. That's the bus stop. Hi, Zelda. 568 millilitres in a UK pint. Oh my God. So a UK pint is more than half a litre. I did not know that. I always thought it was 4 points. Is that American pints, is it, maybe? Is that American pints? American pints are smaller and American billions are smaller. Everything's smaller in America. Mike, I hope you're joking. Tony, unfortunately, I had to cancel due to health. Yeah, as we were saying, unfortunately, yeah. El Habli walk down, just go upstairs at Masala. Thanks, Craig. Yep, exactly right. And how do you say exactly right? That's exactly right in Spanish? You spell socks. You did? You spell eso sí que es. Let's go wide. Oh, we're really wide now. They finished. Somebody's won. Look, everybody's going. We're going to get a table now. Let's go and do that. Ladies and gentlemen, you too can have an accent like mine for only $39.95 down. Is this free? Not even talking to me. The wind's coming up, innit? Windy Miller, there you go. You need a hand?
That's it.
There you go. We're putting the brollies down. We've got a hurricane coming. There we go, ladles and jelly spoons. Let's bring these down. There we go. Mike, if you're watching, I'm sat down now. Gonna get my, oh, it is a windy. What's happening here? We got a storm coming. Riders on the storm. It's blowing the beer mats off. Are we getting some... the beer mats are flying off the table here. Jesus. Good job we got good microphones, isn't it? Oh, there's good. Another one gone. And another one gone. Hello, Jill. So we're going to move that over there. Oh, you darling, all right?
Yeah, you do.
Not too bad. Right. So let's chop it down a bit. There we go. I've got to get my bag. What's happened? Oh, that's what you do with it. Oh, yeah. Right. Let's do like this. Get that guy there. Go back a bit. Right, so now we can sort stuff out. Ladles and jelly spoons. Mike's not joking. Oh, cool. Happy Paddy's Day, Stevie Still wonders, where are we? We are in Callao, Salvaje, so it's Callao Salvaje, Callao Salvaje. I'll tell you exactly where it. God, I'm just looking at myself, picking the beer mats up. Little fat slob, little fat slob. There you go. Cole's on. Hello, Tim, everyone, from a sunny Tenerife beer garden, St. Eno, having a cheeky pint, then off to Veronica's to Gaelic Corner. What's the weather like in San Eugenio? Because it's just whipped up a storm here. We've got grey skies. The wind has just blown all the what's it called away. It's amazing. Not Garlic Corner. I just need somebody to bring me a pint now. That'll be very nice of you, David. Thank you so much. My bus never turned up. So there we go. Yeah. Traffic is still bad. It happens at the moment that the traffic is bad. Tony took my Toblerone. Loved the tight fit yellow polo, Tim. It wasn't a tight fit when I bought it, I tell you. I got 5 of these. I'm not kidding you. I bought these in 2 Treebol, the supermarket I was talking about earlier. They were on offer at €2 each. Right, lads, you come and be interviewed. You're going to be interviewed. We're live on YouTube with 147 people watching. If you sit down there, you're in shot.
Hey, wee!
Here we go.
There we go, Nobby from Norwood, teeth and
Hang on. I've got to see whether it's... I have turned it up. There you go. So, what's your name and where are you from?
I'm Mick Ryan, Nobby from Norwood, teeth and turkey. This time last year, I lost my teeth, so I had to go to Turkey get them fixed.
Didn't you come here to get them fixed?
No.
They're
I
cheaper
broke them
here.
this time last year.
You broke them here last year? Oh, this time you're having a Paddy's Day fight, were you?
No.
No?
This was 3 weeks before.
With a baguette.
In a baguette, that is true.
In a baguette?
It's a little out.
All right. What's your name? Where are you from?
I'm Alan from Norwood as well.
All right, from Norwood.
Crystal Palace.
Oh, Crystal Palace, there you go. I remember Crystal Palace. They used to have a football team, didn't they?
Oh, well, you did have. Yeah, we still got one. We just sacked our manager.
I'm from Bury, and they had a football team as well. In fact, they don't even have a ground now in Bury, do they?
One great. I love Northerners. They're good crack.
Thank you. And are you on holiday here, or you live here?
No, we're on holiday for a week.
On holiday for a week?
Yeah,
are you in one of the hotels in the village?
No.
We've got a villa.
You got a villa?
Yes.
Is it your villa, or is it
No, it's a higher.
We wish.
a higher villa?
8-bedroom villa, swimming pool.
Really? Is it good?
Footballer's house.
Can you share with our viewers how much you pay for an 8-bedroom villa in Callao Salvaje
It's about
for a week?
4,500.
That's not bad.
No,
Eight of us.
English pounds.
8 of us.
4,500 English.
I don't think it was that much. I don't think it was that.
No?
Granddad's not here.
About
Granddad pays.
£500 each.
Eh?
£500 each.
£500 each. Yeah, maybe so.
Okay, so £4,000.
Oh, it's cheap.
Yeah.
Work it out.
Yeah. That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
very good.
And it's a private
good
swimming
value.
pool and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, very nice place where we are.
Yeah. Do you get a taxi back up the hill at the evening?
Yeah, it's only costs €5.
€5. They're ripping
€5.
you off, mate.
Possibly.
Well, some of us walk.
That's with the tip. That's with the
Granddad don't know. He's gone down for his grub down the road.
Okay, where are you going for a dinner?
tip. Chinese at the moment.
Chinese tonight.
Oh, I had a Chinese last night. It was very good,
Down
excellent.
the front. Down the front is cheap. It's very good food here. Very cheap. Very nice.
I do recommend. How long are you here for?
We normally come for a week.
No, when are you going
We're
home?
going home Tuesday.
Chill, because you've got plenty of time. Have you been to Little Germany yet?
Yeah, we
Yes.
had dinner in there last year.
Was it any good?
Superb.
Really?
Yeah.
Roast dinner, superb.
One of my favourites.
Can't knock it.
No, you can't really.
Try
But
to book it.
I tell you what, you can't get in these days. So if you want to go this time, you got to
Yeah.
book. Especially if it's 8 of you.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
normally book
book
it.
it.
Come, yeah.
That'd be cool,
We have a
dude.
great crack. It's a
Yeah.
brilliant place here. It's lovely and quiet. For the older generation.
Sorry?
The Romantica is nice as well.
The Romantic is good. They do good fish.
Absolutely superb.
Fish of the day.
Yeah,
Romantic.
fish of the day.
Fish of the day.
But the thing is, with the fish of the day, they charge you for the weight before they fillet it.
Yes.
No, but it's
Right,
lovely.
yeah.
You're only talking
Yeah,
what,
we
20
know it's
euro?
a bit expensive, isn't it?
It's a little bit expensive. My sister came over. She said there's a bottle of red and a bottle of wine on the table when she sat down, and she said they said, which one do you want? She says, oh, bring me a red. And they said, well, it's right there. She says, no, bring me another red. And she had 2 bottles of red and a bottle of white. And then she says to me, what do you want? Which one do you want? Tim? I said, I'm on beer.
I was going to say that was the white red vinegar.
It was the right vinegar. Yeah.
Well, we're off for St. Lake. Lovely to meet you, sir.
Excellent to meet you guys. Thank you for staying by,
Good luck,
and we'll
guys.
see you on the next one.
Come down here, have a great time.
Monte Cristo.
There you go.
And that's where we are tomorrow.
The Monte Cristo.
Oh, no.
Where are you tomorrow?
Where are we going?
We're having a barbecue down the villa, so you're welcome.
Oh,
I'm going to a barbecue with these guys tomorrow. I'll film it and do a magic show for you.
Well,
Tim the Magician.
that'd be magic, Tim.
And
Lovely to see you,
if,
son.
and if you want to see the show that you're on, you go on YouTube and you go Timothy Dowd. Just put Timothy Dowd in, or LWMC, Living with MS in Tenerife. That's our thing. If you
All
want
right, Tim, let me take the
to, you want to take a
picture
photo of that?
there.
These guys, I tell you what, come here on holiday, you're gonna have a blast, mate. And it's
absolutely.
£4,000 for an 8-bedroom. That's like, is it like 4 couples? Is it?
No, it's not.
No,
It's a footballer's house. Well, it's not really, but Nyon is. It's brilliant. It's a fantastic place.
Yeah?
And you get villas cheap. Everything's good.
Yeah,
It's very
cool,
nice.
dude. And we'll do this offline, but I'll try and get the information of who you booked it through.
I don't know who we booked it for.
What?
Granddad does. He's downstairs. But Dave drinks in there.
Okay.
Dave with the
You've
two
got 2 little white.
Oh yeah, I know David. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that one? Okay, cool, dude.
He
One
looks
of the ones
after.
he looks after.
Anyway,
Okay.
we're off for dinner.
Okay.
Nice to meet you, young man.
Have a great time, and we'll see you soon. Thank
We're
you.
famous now.
You're all famous. You'd be more famous if you brought me a pint. There you go. So we're waiting for Mike Litz to come in. And they were interesting guys, weren't they? Oh, yeah. They were interesting. Freaky Friday, get creative with the gateway, thank you. More girls in bikinis. Yeah, I used to do that. I used to do girls in bikinis. I got slated for that, actually, because they say I'm only talking to good-looking girls. That's not true at all. That's not true at all. Have a great weekend, says Alan. Thanks, Alan, for everything. Tony took my Toblerone. I've missed a load here while they've been chatting. I had to count. No, we did that one. Not for long, Tim. Controversial. Staying in Blue Sea Hotel in June. What's it like? Matthew, the Blue Sea Hotel is a bed. If you're expecting anything more than a bed, you may be disappointed. It's cheap and cheerful. It's a little bit up the hill. It's I got mixed. What's it called? Mixed. Yeah, it was very mixed. So they say it's clean-ish and a lot of stairs, and it's cheap and cheerful. Get the bus early, eating Callao. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. Looks breezy. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but I mean the blue sky's back here now, so it's only gonna. It won't be long. Hello, Tim. From Veronica, says Cole's Place. We did that one. Garlic Corner. Dean Collins, St Paddy's Day only for the Irish. I don't think so. I think anybody can celebrate any day, really. I mean, the Tony took Toblerone. Get your pints in. Thank you so much. I just saw that. Thank you very much, Tony. I said I'm about 17 on Monday, thinking of the traffic. On a car, the traffic's not going to be bad because you're just going to jump on the motorway. There's the traffic through the little villages that are a problem. But if you come in early, that's also okay because you can have a little wander around the village and then pop up. We'll be there by about 5:30 to get the table. There he is. El viento, yeah. Mucho viento. Absolutely loved it. Tony looking to go in on Sunday. Be careful down Veronica's, yeah. Oh, God, I'm missing everything. Have a great weekend, everybody. Is Alan Fraser saying. Thanks, Alan. Have a great weekend. Diane, good man, David. Right place, right time. Thanks to you for Tim Apartments. Our son has a photo shoot in San Juan on outdoor gymnastic apparatus overlooking La Gomera. Fantastic location. It definitely is. It definitely is. From a wet Glasgow, says David Love. Cheers, Shree. Carlsbad should be tripping over vloggers tonight. Yeah, definitely. Teeth and turkey. Love you, Freaky Friday. Michelle is on. Fiona. JJ, good evening, JJ. Oh, don't worry about it, mate. Don't worry about it. Thank you so much, sir. David. Forgot my beer, he says, and he's going to come and get it. He's going to come and give me. But the bus is slow. Only at a Decky bus station now. It'll take you about 10 minutes to get here then. That'll be all right. And another 5 minutes to walk down. Tell me about the bus. It's packed. Fraggle Triker. Hi, Tim. Hope you're well. Sat watching whilst in the gym 4 weeks and counting until we're there. Fraggle Triker. Don't forget, if you want to come out and see us with Christina, then it's Meetup Monday. Otherwise, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday morning walk or Freaky Friday. The Wednesdays is balcony banter, and we stay at home. We stay at home. Can I say happy birthday? Oh yeah! Happy birthday to Julie Wade now. Happy birthday, Julie. I'll just get my pint and I shall prost on it. Thank you so much, David. You're a star, man. A star man waiting in the sky. Anyway, Julie Wade, I can now say happy birthday to you and sing. Julie, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Julie. Happy birthday to you. And many more on Channel 4. Well done. Happy birthday, Julie. Thank you so much. Cool dude. So now we've got to wait for Mike Litster. It's 6:45. Will he be here before 7 o'clock? Do we know? Do we know? Tim, hope you're there in an hour. Ooh, an hour? Maybe not. I've got to get home and cook for Chris. I know you're staying in the village, so you're not coming to see me specifically. But I think that you'd be all right. I think that if you're in a decky now, you'll be here in 10 minutes. A Laguna Park stop. I'm at the Laguna Park stop now. How long will it take? Didn't you just say a decky a minute ago? Laguna Park. That could be. It won't be an hour, but it'll be after. It'll definitely be after 7 o'clock. I might have to call Chris and say I'm going to be late, but that'll be on you, Mike. YouTube channels I follow, you have the best community. You know, I think that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the community here. A lot of people, I mean, if you've got 40,000 followers like Andrew, you can't know everybody. You can't interact with everybody. And he has to put the comments on slow motion just to be able to read them. So I'm quite happy with the size of the channel here. And I think that the people that we do have, that we've got this special affinity between us because they know why I'm doing it. I'm not really here to entertain or show or you know, I'm not doing it as a business. And so therefore for me, you're the most important thing, not the clicks, the likes, the subscriptions and the money. Although the money's nice. Thank you very much for all the people who donate. We get people who donate online, live, and we also get people who donate in the background, and they send it through PayPal. And Christina loves it. We had a guy yesterday, I don't know if you saw the live with Cole, but this guy came in and said, hi, I said, I'm Graham, you know. And then 2 minutes later, bing, I get this PayPal thing, you know. So a lot of people do support the channel. And if you do friends and family, we get the whole amount. If you go in as if it's a business, and then PayPal takes them. But if you send Christina some money for books and stuff through friends and family, then she gets the whole amount there. I'm saying she gets the whole amount. I use some of it for the Data Daz stuff and all that. But she usually gets a book or three every month. Tony took my Toblerone, get a shot. Tim, shout to Stevie Still Wonders and his wife Lauren. They love you. Stevie Still Wonders and Lauren. Thank you so much. I'm going to go and get a shot in a minute. I tell you what, when Mike comes or when Bert comes over, I'll get a shot and I'll have a shot with you. Thank you so much. We do have a great community here and appreciate what you do, Tim. Thanks, Anne. And we will see you and hug on Monday. For those of you coming over, I know we always say this and I know you always ignore us, but please don't bring any presents. Please, don't bring any presents. Okay? It's nice when you do bring presents, but there is really no need. Just bring yourselves and we have a good time. And we don't have room for stuff. I like chocolates, right? But, you know, we don't do it for the presents. We don't do it for the presents. Happy birthday, Mike. It's Mike's birthday as well. We share the same birthdays. I'll tell you what, Mike, if you are on the bus, let me know what the next stop is, and I'll work out how long you're going to be, and then I'll call Chris and I'll say, I'm going to stay here, definitely. So now, ladies and gentlemen, we are not waiting for Sarah Childs anymore. We're waiting for Mike Litster, and I'm sure I got that. Litster, there you go. Julie Wade, happy birthday, Mike. Do you have to sing again? I'll sing when you come. Looking forward to seeing you again, Anne-Marie, albeit virtually. Looking forward to seeing you again, Anne-Marie, albeit virtually. Did that one. Stephen Cockcroft, where in Bury did you live, Stephen? I actually lived just outside of Bury. I lived in Unsworth, so it was halfway to Whitefield. And I was on Sunnybank Road, 217 Sunnybank Road by the youth centre there, backing onto the golf course, Bury Golf Course. So I had to get a bus in the morning, and when I was a kid, Bury was a long way away. I mean, now you jump in a car there in 5 minutes from Unsworth, but as a kid, if you had to walk it, it was like 3.5 miles, you know. So I just remember it. But I left there in 1977, so I didn't really grow up in Bury. I had a childhood in Unsworth, if you like, and but I didn't really grow up in Bury. And after leaving it in 77, you don't really have an affinity for the place anymore. I was in Earlham in 60. In 62, I moved to Prestwich. Then 66, we moved to Whitefield with my granny, waiting for a bungalow to be finished, to be built in Unsworth. We went in 67, 68. And then my grandmother died, and we had to we didn't have to, but we took my granddad in, and my dad didn't get planning permission for the bungalow to extend in the roof, so we had to move around the corner to Sunnybank Road, and I think we were there from 72 till 77, and 77 I moved to Wales, and 87 I went to college, and 89 Germany. So basically I spent more time in Germany than I have in England. Harry Shaw, you are a gentleman and a scholar. Thank you so much. And Marianne, give her my love. You coming over anytime soon? Those tappers are not eating themselves, you know. Did happy birthday, Mike Cockcroft. I did that one. Thanks for all the birthday wishes. John and Jade, evening, Tim. Hope you're well. Andrew is live at 7 p.m. Well, I'm afraid you're going to have to stay here, because we got to wish Mike happy birthday live. But I will send a lot of people, I will tell everybody, 155 people watching now, if you really need to see the beginning of Andrew's live, I totally understand. Everyone going over should definitely go to Monte Cristo Bar, has the cheapest on the island. Not only that, but they do a quiz on a Monday and Sticky 13. They do bingo on a Friday and Sticky 13. So Monday and Friday are great days to come. And the rest of the time it's happy hour until 8, 9 o'clock. $1.50 a pint. I think it's €2 for a mixer. And but they got good wines and proper drinks as well. So you can do everything there. And Oliver's board. Welcome as a banterer. Thank you so much. What that means, ladies and gentlemen, is that somebody, Oliver, has decided to join the channel. So you can join the channel. What that does, it doesn't actually give you any benefits. Typically, if you're on YouTube, you will have benefits. Let me just do this. Typically on YouTube, you have benefits of being a member of a channel. And the usual benefits is you get special live streams that nobody else gets and all that stuff. But I decided that on my thing, you will not get anything special as a member apart from the knowledge that you're helping the channel out, and you get the little badge, which is great. So if you want to become a member, you can become a member for as little as $2.99 a month or something like that, $3.99, I can't remember. And you come in either as a banterer, a balconista, or as a Faulty Towers member. The Faulty Towers member nobody's done yet because it's dead expensive. And I only put it there as a joke. But yeah, if you want to become a member, you can press the join button. It doesn't join you automatically there and then. It takes you to a website which tells you all about it. And I think I've got an old video explaining it with a mask on and stuff. I'll have to change that out. But Oliver's board, thank you so much for becoming a member. And you can cancel at any time, obviously. So if you want to just be a member for a month, that's fine. Tony Bennett, Tim's, that little cafe bar on the seafront of your village being refurbished. Is it being open again soon? It is being open again soon. It's election year this year. So what's happened is they've done a lot of stuff. They've started a lot of stuff. I don't know whether it'll be finished before the election in May. But yeah, they are refurbishing it. It's an upstairs kiosk and a downstairs cafe with loo. So the downstairs cafe serves the beach. So there's little buttons on the parasols that bring out a waiter, and you'll be served on the beach. And upstairs is like a viewing point, and they've got a little grill and what have you up there as well. So yeah, that's as soon as that opens, I will drone shot it to death and go and do that. So yeah. Terry Ainsworth, how the devil are you, Tim? Tez. Oh, this is Tenerife Tez, Terry Ainsworth. Or is it Tenerife Tez or is it a different Tez? Harry Shaw, hi Anne Simon, fine, thanks. As soon as possible, Tim's hoping Cheltenham would pay for the holiday. Did it? It did for the bookie. I've not seen today, Sarah. Probably. You are way better than Strider's Live, Tim. You know, it depends on who your audience is. I think what Andrew does, his target audience is young party goers who are looking to look at Tenerife as the party capital of the world. So, you know, it's we're not in competition. We definitely don't. We have some of the same followers because of Lee, obviously the McMaster. But I think what Andrew's done is it's part party paradise and it's part reality TV car crash with his dad. I love the ones he does with his dad, with the shirts and everything, you know. So if you like that type of thing, then don't forget to go over and give Andrew some love as well. I know that most of you guys are probably subscribed to him as well. But if you're not, go and check him out, the Night Strider. You should make some emojis for your members, Tim. You know, I think I did actually. Did I do that? I think I did. Check it out. Oh no, I didn't. I read about it. You let me know how to do that. Send me an email, me@timothydowd.com, and see if you can help me do that. Tim's definitely better. Oh, Fiona, you're killing me. Please, Casino Lames. I haven't called her yet because you see, I get a sort of till 7:30, and then she starts going, where is he? And if it gets to 8 o'clock, she's like, right, I'm calling him now. So, but if I call her and say that Mike was on the bus and it's his birthday and he's rushing here to get to see me and stuff like that, she'll go, oh, okay. She's lovely like that. And I'm cooking tonight. I tell you what I'm cooking tonight. I've got some mushrooms. Take the stems off, chop those up fine, and I'm going to grill them, or well, not grill them. I'm going to put them in spiced oil with garlic, so it's like garlicky mushroom type stuff. And then I'm going to crack 2 eggs in it and put in the rest of the rice from the Chinese last night. So I'm going to do like ricey egg cakes, and these ricey egg cakes And then the mushroom heads I'm going to bread and deep fry. So we're going to have deep fried breaded mushrooms with this, what's it called? Rice, that was a rice cake, mushroom rice cake eggy thing. And I've not decided what type of sauce to do now. Maybe I'll do a garlic cream sauce or a mojo verde, something like that. Mojo verde or mojo rojo. We'll see. If you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. It's called Living with MS in Tenerife, all one word, or Living with MS Tenerife. I'm not sure whether there's an in it or anything. Living with MS Tenerife, and you'll see the pictures because I post dinner and breakfast pictures every day, and I've also started doing I've done the 60-second shorts that you see on the short shelf of the YouTube, and I've been pushing them out now to Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. So if you're a TikToker, I'm on TikTok at timothydow.com. timothydow.com, one word. And I'm on YouTube at LWMST, Living with MS Tenerife, LWMST, at LWMST. And where else are we? TikTok, Instagram. I'm actually on Twitter, but I don't read Twitter. I only write to Twitter, and that's usually the same pictures as Instagram. But on Twitter, I am LWMS Tenerife. I should have just had the same all over the place, but I wasn't that clever. Oh yeah. All right. Mark LSC, I like Andrew. All you guys that do what you do, but I wish it'd be more interactive with you, Tim and Lee. But he dies. Great content and can't fault him. That's just my opinion. No, he is. He for his audience, he does great stuff. He does great stuff. Hi, Simon. Unfortunately, I've been suffering with sore foot. Oh dear, Marianne. Oh dear. Be in touch, Streak. Okay, did that one. Thanks, Anne. We did that one. Please text me and let him stay. I didn't find out what the last bus stop was you're at. Don't want to see Andrew. Okay. Okay, it's 7 o'clock now, so if you want to go over to see Andrew, go ahead. If you do go over to Andrew, just tell him Tim's still on because he's waiting for Mike Litster, but he apologises. I apologise for encroaching on your live because I am usually finished by now. So do give him my apologies. Can you park close to the Winchester? I want to try an Alpha breakfast sometimes next week. The closest parking to the Winchester is the underground car park in the shopping centre in Fanny Bay Plaza, or you can park on the waste ground opposite. So Fanny Bay Plaza, which if you're looking at the Hotel Jacaranda, try and find a parking spot around there, and go behind the Jacaranda as well, because there's parking spots behind, and then walk down past the Navaria, I think it is, the Garden Navaria. So that's the easiest way to do it. Tony took my toe wrong. Can we get a scabadabba? I can't do it very well. Scatman World. Thank you so much for your generosity there, Tony. You inspired me to cook more, make a banana bread the other day. Cool, dude. Park Close, we did that one. But he does a great. He doesn't die great content. Yeah, he does great content. You inspired me to cook. You did that one. Sorry to hear that, Marianne. Me too. Rick and Shelley, great couple they are. See you, Carl. 153 watching. Let's get some more. 153 watching. 135 watching, it says here. Signing off now. Finish the gym, heading home. Finish watching. How late are you? Okay, thank you. See you next time when you're over. Love Rick and Shelley, Rollo and Meg. Next stop is Adehi Cemetery. Okay. So you got to go up to Adehi. Okay, Adehi Cemetery. Look, what time is it now? 7 o'clock. So 7 o'clock, 7:05, 7:06, 7:08. 7:08, 7:10, 7:12, 14, 15, 16. You're probably here at about 20 past. So in the pub. So you'll probably be here at about 20 past 7. And I'll wait for you. I'm here till 1/2 past, definitely. And if you arrive at 20 past, then I will. Actually, I'm going to call. When I'm finished, I'm going to call Chris and see. No, actually, I'm going to call Chris now live. There we go. Snapchat. I'm not on Snapchat. Got to do Snapchat. She's watching TV. Has she got a phone with her? I'm sure she has. So, Reinhold, no. Christine Dowd iPhone. There we go. I've got to put this in my left ear now because I'm totally deaf in my right ear now. Anne Marie. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hello, Christina. How are you? Hello, Chris. It's Tim. I'm still live, okay, because Mike Litster is on the bus coming down, but he won't be here till 20 past 7. Can I stick around until he comes? That means I'm going to talk with him for at least 20 minutes. That means I'll probably be home about 8 or just after. Is that all right? Yeah, I know. And I did it live so that you couldn't say no. Oh, I love you, my darling. And don't worry, you'll have a beautiful dinner when I come home. And I'll cuddle you all night. Okay? I'll see you in a bit. Love you. Bye. She said, love you too. So there we go, ladles and jelly spoons. She couldn't say no, really, could she? Live. But she is good to me. She is good. And in fact, she was talking to her mates yesterday, I think it was, the day before. Elfie. Elfriede. Hi, Elfie, if you're watching. It's the vice-president. She was talking to her mate, Elfie, and Elfie was saying, oh, isn't he good, Tim, doing all the stuff and all the other stuff. So I do a lot of stuff, and when I need something, then Christina is always there for me, always. Just a minute, how many beers am I going to have in the next 40 minutes? With you guys giving me all this money, is it? Michael McGuinness, Mind Coach, message. Oh, what happened, Michael? 106 thumbs up, cool dude. Okay, we got 190 people now, so a few people went out to see Andrew. No swearing, Christina, live. Hey, Sal. And the next one, Anne-Marie. Very patient, bless him. Christine's amazing. Patient with you, Tim, exactly. Thank you, Christine. You're very welcome. We'll definitely have a beer here. Oh, make a grown man cry. Oh. I'll tell you what, you've got to be, somehow, you do have to be, what's the word? Well, love as much as you can, and you'll get it back tenfold. If you give love, you get love. If you give love, you get it. Lovely couple. Christine is waiting patiently for dinner. Unfortunately, she has to, because she don't cook. She don't cook. It's brighter on the monitor than it is actually here now. It's getting quite dark, and it's getting quite cool. I would say now that it is under 20 degrees. So, Mike, I hope you've got a cardigan. At least 2 or 3 more beers. I could do 10 actually in that time, but there you go. Should we crash Andrew's live? Consulting your wife went out asking for permission. Well done, Tim. Now, I've got to do that because otherwise first of all, if I don't call her and I'm late, she worries. And if she calls me, I'm on the back foot, right? So if I know I'm going to be late because I'm waiting for somebody, then it's better to be hung as a sheep as a lamb. So if I call up and say, "Ooh, looks like I'm going to be late, darling," it's a lot easier than sort of saying, "Oh, she's calling me," you see. So the other thing is she won't call me now because she knows I'm going to be late. So she's expecting me at about 8:15 tonight. So if I get home early, I get brownie points and I can go for a pint with Rick tomorrow lunchtime. Don't tell her though. Rick, if you're watching on Catch Up, you did say we were going to go out tomorrow, wasn't it? Or was it Sunday? I deserve it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Off topic, have you ever seen Return of the Living Dead? It's my favourite 80s film. You know, I think I have, but I don't remember it. I don't remember it because, I mean, the 80s were a blur for me as well. But yeah, it's. I'm not into zombie movies. I never watched what's the zombie, The Walking Dead. I never watched that because I'm not really into a zombie. The only zombie movie that I liked was with the Winchester in it. Was World's End. I like that one. Diane, over Tuesday, what you give out, you get back multi. Exactly. Joanne Thwaites again. Hi. Are you coming over soon, Joanne? I'd love to meet a Thwaites. They got blankets now, look. Oh, what happened there? There we go. There we go. Ali Bennett for a bottle of wine for you, lovely. You know, I shall get that. I'll get it tomorrow because we go to Mercadona tomorrow and I'll get the governor for her. She likes the governor. If I get it down here, it's too expensive and it's not as good. But the governor's good. Mick Paxton. Wow, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? I said I don't do this for a job. Thank you so much. Yeah, Crash Andrew's like that. Be over in December. Cool, dude. Joanne, don't forget, when you come over, contact me. We'll go for a walk in the morning, or you come to Meetup Monday, or you come to Freaky Friday, or if you don't want to be on camera, then let me know and I'll come and say hello to you wherever you are. Get a drink. Thanks, Mick. Thank you. Thank you, Ali. Stevie still wonders where you're headed with that pint with Rick tomorrow. Are you going live with it? No, we don't go live at the weekends. It's a thing. It's a thing that we do. Is that I don't do the video at the weekends. It's usually Christina's thing. Christina's time. The weekends is Christina's time. So Friday night till Monday night is for Chris, and me and Chris. But I have to go shopping. So what happens is I go shopping, and on the way home I stop up for a couple of scoops. That's what happens. She knows. I mean, I'm not hiding it from her or anything. But it's basically my thing there. Punta Limpio next stop. Okay. Actually, at 10 minutes. You'll be here in 10 minutes. Punta Limpio is just off the motorway, and it's the recycling centre at the top of the road here. And so you've got, after Punta Limpio, you've got Arminimi, then you've got Las Canslas, and then you're in the village. So you're only Punta Limpio? After Punta Limpio, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the 5th stop after that. And it doesn't stop on all those because there's usually nobody there. In Las Cansas, there's usually nobody there. And the top of the hill here, nobody gets on. And the Callao Garden, nobody gets on this time of night. Somebody might get off, though. And then once you come to the bottom of the hill, if you're looking at Mind Hotel on the right and the Tropical Park on the left, when you get to the bottom, there's a roundabout. It'll turn left, get off right there, walk back down the hill. When you see the tree in the pavement, look up, you see Masala, and we're up the side here. Cool dudes. Punta Limpio. It's Craig, have another one. You're trying to get me drunk, Craig. You're trying to get me drunk. And Oliver's board. Oh my God. I'm going to get drunk. I've got to get the round in for what's his name? For Mike when he comes. Dane Doofus, good evening, Tim. Hope you're having a nice day. Mine's been a good one. I read your email. I haven't replied yet, Dane. Thanks for emailing me about your week. It was, I did read it, and I will reply this weekend. Celebrate the first super chat from Oliver's board. I will celebrate that. Definitely, sir. Do I press it? What happens here? Cool dude. 15 degrees in Aberdeen. Tell me we're drunk at this. Actually, I can't be drunk because I got to cook. And I really can't get drunk these days for the simple reason is I got to look after Chris. And it's, so I think 4 or 5 maybe is my limit. 4 or 5 pints is my limit on a day. There we go, ladles and jelly spoons. So what we're waiting for Mike Lister. I'm really glad there's still 107 people have turned up. I'm going to nip over to Andrew's live now and tell him that I'm going to send all my people over afterwards, but I'm waiting for Mike Lister because it's his birthday and see what he says. So I won't be able to see what you're saying while I'm doing that, okay? So I am no longer... Yeah, Mike is almost here. He's got 4 stops to go, which will be about 10 minutes. And then he's got 5 minutes to walk. He'll have 15 minutes to be here. So he'll be here by 7:30, easy. So I'm just going to go and go on to, where is he? Night Strider. Do I have him on speed dial? Night Strider, there we go. Oh, that was Akis Petastrakis. Don't want that. Night Strider, there he is. Night Strider live Patrick's Day Tenerife Busy Bars. There we go. Happy pretend I'm Irish Day. Night Strider, 56,000 followers he's got already. 56,000, can you imagine that? And you can't skip his adverts. You cannot skip his adverts. I've got to watch him. Money, doo-doo. I'm saying, you've just paid me a load tonight. Come on, I want a skippable advert. Bing. Okay, now, here we go. Oh, it's the guys with the shirts. There we go. Live chat. Let's go for live chat. Here we go. Top messages. Oh, has he finished? Oh, that was 7 hours ago. He's not live then. He's not live. Night Strider. That was 6 hours ago. Oh, there we go. I was on the wrong one. Live chat. Here we go. Here we go. That's better. That's better. There he is now. There he is now. So we're going to write. Hi, Andrew. Comma. Need the comma. I sent everyone over, but we are waiting for a guest who is stuck on the bus to Callao, Salvaje. So I'm still live. I'll send everyone else over when I'm done. So I've sent that. And we shall see. Oh, they've been given presents, look. Been given presents. He doesn't have time to read the stuff anyway, so. Happy Patrick's Day, everybody. He's got 1,400 people watching. Cool dude. Anyway, so watch that on catch up later. Loads of people with green hats and stuff. Eleanor and Brian says hi Tim. Oh, I'm getting high Tims on his channel. Shall I just leave this here so you can watch it? Anyway, enough of that. Go back to Timothy Down. Go back to watching myself. Did I lose anybody? I lost loads. I've only got 89 people left. Ladies and gentlemen, we're just waiting for Mike Litster. We will wait for him. We will wait live for him, even if there's only one person watching. In fact, if everybody leaves, I'll still be watching. And we're definitely going to wait for him because he's made the effort and it's his birthday and I've got permission. So that's the best thing to do. Yeah, close, Mike. I'm off the bus. Cool dude. He's off the bus. I said, didn't I say 20 past? Didn't I say he'd be here at 20 past? He's got 1 minute. You got 1 minute, Mike. I can't leave the camera. Well, I could, I suppose. I have another Salvaje meeting. Tell Steve that's the Double Dragon was the best art gay game ever. Las Olas Javera. The wave that was a Javera. We're still here staying with you. Thank you so much. That's the first Tim. It is definitely. Yeah. Don't mind the ads, but one in the middle of the vlogs. You know, I don't do middle. I mean, I think I turned it off. But lately, YouTube has been doing experiments by putting ads in the live, which I don't agree with. How's the Flintstone bus? Getting a bit Andrews to do the same. Okay. Left, I'd watched catch up, but not leaning. Just made a cuppa. Okay, cool. Straight down the hill, Mike. Is that him? I can see him. Here he comes. Mike. Let me just turn this off. There we go. There we go. How the devil are you?
I'm very good. I'm just in for a
Are you
piss,
cold?
so no.
Okay, off you go then.
Where's the bog?
Down there, past the bar on the right. Right. Bring 2 pints back with you. Just the draft. Yeah, just around, and stick it on Tim's bill. He's made it, ladles and jelly spoons. And I thought I'd met him before, but I haven't. I haven't met him before. But it's his birthday. Oh, Denise Pearson, that dark. I just finished watching season 2 and season 3 starting. So I'm waiting for it to finish so I can binge watch the whole thing. I'll be going at 8. We'll be watching Corrie then. Actually, if he's arrived now, so that means it's 7:22. We'll do 10 minutes online, and then I'll sit and chat with him offline for a bit, and be on for 8. So that'll be pretty cool. Brian Spears, hi Tim. Don't comment very often as I watch the TV, but do love watching your channel. Brian, thank you so much. Funnily enough, Brian Spears, that's 2 names. I used to work for 2 guys called Brian King and was it Roger? Roger Spears. Brian King, Roger Spears. Cool dude. Brian Spears. Bring 2 bites back wherever you're having to our Tims. We forgot the shots, didn't we? Can I do you a favour? Can we do a shots another day? Because if I do shots, I will be useless tonight for Chris. And she's been so kind about. There we go. Let's do it. About letting me stay out late. I don't want to push it. But thank you for the money for the shots. In fact, the money that you pay today, we get paid the end of next month, right? So I will remember when the check comes in to go and do the shots. Whoop, that. Hadn't heard of Dark, we'll check it out, thanks. Yeah, it's a German series, but it's well dubbed into English. In fact, I've watched it in English, the English dubbing. Even though I understand German, the English dubbing is very, very well done. Walk with him up to your place and I will, yeah, I will. So when we come back, we'll sing him happy birthday. Here he is. The beer is here.
The beer is here, and it's cheap here.
It is cheap, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, you shouldn't have paid for it, I told you.
Well, I did. Buy a new drink.
It should be buying you one. Take your seat, young man.
I will indeed.
You know, I thought we'd met before, but we hadn't, have we?
No, we haven't. We nearly did. I tried to join you in a live chat room.
That's right. Never.
Couldn't get in.
You couldn't get in.
I'm not very good with technology, so sit here.
You sit here.
Sit here.
Yeah, because
Right.
we're live still.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We're
We
still
waited
recording.
for you.
Oh, really? I thought the bus was never, ever going to get here.
That's your microphone.
Thank you.
You hold it around about this close.
About that close.
Yeah, you can put it a bit
That's
further if you like.
perfect.
Because I've got it in shout mode.
Okay.
And
Well-
if you're visible there, that's live. And this
Okay.
is 30 seconds.
Ah,
They
delay.
don't see it till 30 seconds later. As if you sway, so you can turn it off.
Ah, I see.
Anyway,
No, I won't swear.
happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mike. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, wonderful. Cheers. Thank
You're
you,
very
Tim.
welcome. You
I've
made
been
it
trying
finally.
to catch you for 3 years. And finally. And the bus was packed.
Are you
Packed with
staying here?
people. No, Volcano.
So you got to go all the way back?
Yeah, well, won't be too far, will it?
In fact,
Hopefully it'll be a quieter bus.
yeah.
There was going up the hill to a Dahi town, there
That-
was a police car, and then they were towing some type of, I don't know, festival vehicle
Yeah.
with a figure in, and
Yeah.
there was one in front of that, so we crawled up there and walked
There's fiestas on at the moment and carnivals.
2 miles and that. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's something big on in Los Cristianos.
There's
I saw
it
at
starts
lunchtime.
tonight, yeah.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Oh, is that an annual
It
thing?
is. It's like it's the carnival. So they've got stalls and what's the word? They got stalls for like coconut shy type of thing.
Yeah.
They've got a fun fair, and they've got food stalls, and there's stuff going on at the beach.
I did wonder because it was all closed up, but they were setting up some of the
Yeah,
stalls.
yeah, they're setting them
that was
up, yeah.
about 2 o'clock.
Last week was the carnival in Los Cajantes,
Right.
and so yeah, there's lots of little fiestas that go on all. Oh, nearly fell over there. Basically, the battery in the camera ran out, but I was clever because what happened was is you can have automatic stop of the stream, which means it closes the stream down when you run out of battery. And I
Really?
turned that off. So that means it'll stay live so I can put a new battery in.
Yeah, right.
Well, there we go. So
Very clever.
a few people bailed, but you
They
still
thought you'd gone.
they thought I'd gone. But we're okay. We're back now. Cool, dude. So we've still got 79 people watching.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
And they've been. It is a lot. They've been waiting for you. Not as much as.
Waiting patiently for me, and thanks for all my birthday wishes as well. that we got.
Exactly. Are you here on your own? Or are you here with family?
Just on my own.
Okay, cool. And when did you arrive?
Sunday night.
Yeah.
Sunday night.
And
Been
how long are you staying for?
glorious. Well, just a week.
Okay.
Going back Sunday.
You're going back on
That's
Sunday?
why I had to catch you tonight.
Oh, because you couldn't come on the meetup Monday.
No.
No, what a shame. What a shame.
No.
And the first Monday night was probably too early, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was Tuesday before I switched on.
Uh-huh.
So,
And so what do you do?
I avidly watch yours and Kev's, the Scotsman in Tenerife.
I met him today as well.
Did you?
Yeah. Well, yesterday, sorry.
I haven't bumped into him, but I've been watching his videos.
He's in Los Cristianos a lot.
He is.
So, and Cole's on the island as well.
Yeah, I didn't know about Cole till you talked about it earlier.
Okay, no, he's a
So
nice lad.
You'll have to put the link on the end of here.
Check
I'll
check on
go into this.
when did I do it? I will do that, but tomorrow I'm releasing a video of the interview with Cole and Kevin together.
Oh, right.
So, and I'll put all the links on there. So wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow morning around about 10 or 11 o'clock, I'll do a premiere of the interview. So it's been edited today, and I didn't do a lot of editing, but I had to do a lot of color correction. The biggest problem was this camera. I set this camera up, right? Did the interview, and to film me, I put a little 360 camera because I was only just going to put my face in, right?
Yeah.
But it took everything because it was a 360-degree camera. And what happened to me was I forgot to press record on the camera. So I only had the 360-degree camera, and unfortunately that was it wasn't good quality. So I've had to tweak it now with color correction and all this stuff.
All right. So it takes a while.
It
to
takes a
edit.
while to edit it. Yeah.
Well, I'll watch that tomorrow morning.
Cool, dude. So I know that you don't want to be sat in front of a camera on your birthday, and so we can have a private chat and go somewhere warmer, I think, because it is a bit cool, isn't it?
It feels warm to me, to be honest.
Back now, clever Tim. There we go. And it's Craig has put Cole's
That's
thing on
good.
there, so you
Okay.
can go back and watch that. We're back, but we're only back for a short amount of time because I want to go and chat with Mike on his own, because sticking somebody in front of a camera who's not used to it is not very nice. But just let us know, you come here often, or?
Oh yeah, I found Tenerife was my most favourite place.
Uh-huh.
When I first came over in 2018.
Oh right, okay.
And tried a few of the other Canary Isles. I think I've been here 15 times now.
Wow.
So yes, I do like it.
Cool, dude.
Perhaps I should start blogging.
Yeah, if you want some tips, there's loads of people on the island at the moment.
Myself and technology don't go together very well. Tim.
Cheers, big ears.
Cheers.
Clink. We've got to do the clink. There you
There
go.
we go.
Now, if you're looking on here, you'll think it's bright sunshine, wouldn't you?
Yes. Yeah, you would.
'Cause it's a
And
really.
it's dark.
It is dark. But that's what they're seeing.
Oh, it's very good.
It's not too bad, is it?
it's
Ladies
good
and
setup.
gentlemen, so Mike made it in the end. The same as Sarah Childs on Monday. It was a very exciting time. I know that Andrew's live at the moment.
Yes,
so,
that's right. Yeah.
So
That's
all
Night
of you
Strider,
guys,
isn't it?
Night
Watched him
Strider,
as well, but not met him.
go straight over to him now when we're finished and give him some love. Tell him that I'm sorry, Andrew, but I was watching Tim. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, Andrew, but I will watch your next one.
Looking forward to the interview. See nice vloggers interacting. Yeah, I think we've got to do something. You know, I mean, I really think that one day we're all going to get together. You know,
would be
we're,
good.
we're just all going to get together and have a mud wrestle. I'd pay to
would
see
be
that.
great, yeah.
I would pay to see that,
Many
and I'd
people
win.
would.
And I'd win. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Tim Dowd and Mike Litster for Living with MS in Tenerife. We're going to leave you now. We're going to have another. I've actually got. I asked Chris and she says don't come until. So I've got half an hour.
Have it?
I've got half an hour.
Thank you, Chris.
Yeah, welcome.
Love you.
She doesn't watch this crap.
Doesn't she?
Not until I show her the highlights.
Right.
And so thank you so much for joining us tonight. Thank you for staying on so long. Those of you did. Those of you who bailed is also okay. I know you're going to come back and watch on Catch Up. Those of you watching on Catch Up, I go live Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 5:55. I go live walking Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at 9 a.m. I'm cutting the Monday, Fridays out. I'm going to do some, what's it called? Edited vlogs. So I could edit things like that out. And with a bit of drone footage and stuff and maybe some coffees. Early morning coffee in Tenerife. Do you know a place for early morning coffee? In Tenerife? Or do you usually go in the hotel?
Well, have a breakfast in the hotel.
Breakfast in the hotel.
Yes.
So we're going to have to
hotel.
we're going to have to do this now. We're going to have to get closer. You don't mind, do you? Google thinks you might like this one next. And if you want to support the channel with PayPal, you can do it right here. You can subscribe for free here. And I'm going to put the merchandise right over Mike's head. This is Tim Dowd and Mike Lister for Living with MS in Tenerife signing off. See ya.
Goodbye.
Wouldn't wanna be ya. Goodbye. 5, 4, 3.